Hey, what's up, you guys? It's kunyribrent with rtbcreditrepair.com, RTB Credit Repair Campaign. All right, I want to thank you guys again, once again. I hope you guys are enjoying this content for real. Um, you know, I really enjoy doing this. I really enjoy teaching, so it's one of my passions. And yeah, let's get right to it. All right, so now that we've gotten some of the background information out of the way, some of the stuff that you need to know before you moved on. Now we're kind of ready to start doing some fun stuff, at least some interesting things, at least because we're going to start doing something actually. All right, so now that we have a credit report, we're going to look at it and we're going to try to fix some things on it. So you can do one of two things. You can follow along at this point and pause it and pause the screen as you go and do your thing, or follow along and come back and watch a little more of the video and follow on pause, and just that type of thing. That way you can get set up, and that way you can do that because I have a lot of screenshots of the actual pages that we're going to use, the actual credit reports. But I would suggest that you actually go through the entire video first, the entire course, all the lectures, and then come back to this point and start following along. Only because it'll help you a little more. You'll have a better understanding, a better picture, some of the things that we're doing and why we're doing it. And you're going to be a lot more efficient at that, your own credit status. So it's up to you. I would strongly recommend that you come back to this later in the course. So let's get going real quick. All right. So the credit website where you can get your free credit report is www.annualcreditreport.com, and you can see that at the top of the link, right at the top of the video. And you want to make sure when you go to this site, you're actually on that site. It's quite a few copycat sites out there, and they're designed to get your business and get you to buy things from them by making you think that they're actually the thing, but the actual legitimate site, but that's not them. You're not really getting what you need from that site. So www.annualcreditreport.com, that's the best site to go to. Now, this site is put together by the main three credit bureaus, right? Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, right? They run it, and they are required by you to get you a free credit report every year. So when you're on this site, you can get all three credit reports, and I would suggest you do that. Some people stagger them for every 3 months or every 4 months, because they are fairly similar, and you can kind of track your credit that way. But since we're starting at the beginning, I suggest that you get all three right now. That way it'll allow you to see your progression and watch your progression. And on the coming years, it's kind of nice to see where you started at. I know when I was 2015, I had a Wells Fargo card that was overdrafted, and I wanted to pay it off, and I paid it off in 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So that became a successful trade line, and we'll talk about trade lines later on in the course too. So now, contrary to popular belief, ordering your own credit report does not hurt or affect your credit status in any way, right? Remember in the last lecture when we was talking about Bank of America, if you were to apply for multiple credit cards at the same time? So what happens is all these credit card companies, they go and view your credit file, and in the same period of time, that'll see all kind of red flags to the credit bureau. Something's not right, and perhaps you're looking to apply for a little bit more credit than you're a good risk for, so they start punishing you. But that does not apply when it comes to pulling your own credit report, right? You can order as many times as you want, right? And you will not suffer any negative consequences. And that's something that people don't know about the game, right? So according to the FACT Act and amendments to the Credit Report Act, you are required to one free credit report for 3 million consumers, right? So you may not want to order it online because when you order online, you do have to provide personal information that some people are hesitant to do that. So if you prefer to do that over the phone, you can do that by calling the number 1-877-322-8228, right? Again, that's 1-877-322-8228. So let's say you order your free credit reports right now, and in 6 months, you want to get another free credit report, and you want to see how you're doing. So they're going to try to charge you for it now because you've already ordered your free credit report within that 12-month period. But it's other ways where you can get another free one. I have one on my website right now that's only for $1. Like you pay $1 and you fill it out for 7 days. You have a free credit report for all 3 bureaus. You guys can check that out on my link, rtbcreditrepair.com. Yeah, so if you're unemployed and you're seeking employment in the next 60 days, you can get a free credit report, right? So a lot of people don't know that. If you receive public welfare and you believe that your credit report is inaccurate because of identity theft or identity fraud, you could get a free credit report, right? People don't know that. If people are refusing to hire you for a job or denying you credit, those are all reasons why you can get a free credit report. An employer, landlord, insurance company, or creditor took an adverse action against you, such as denying you for credit or turning down a lease or application, you can qualify for a free credit report with that, right? So when we proceed a little bit further and you start to order your free credit report from each of these companies, you're going to find that they will offer you a number different add-ons like credit monitoring, credit report, credit tracking, and they charge you for all of these things, and it's a huge revenue maker for them, and that's why they do it, right? But you don't need to buy any of those, not right now anyway. I recommend that you don't right now. They'll offer you your credit score, and they'll have a small fee for that. I recommend you do that right now, because again, that's your credit report. That'll give you a benchmark, like I said. So order your credit score. If it's at 680 right now, and you get it again a year from now, it's at a 740 and it's at a 780. You're gonna feel really good about how this course is working for you. So you really want to see where you started from and track every part of your success. So as for all these other things, I recommend that for now you just pass them up for the time being, and after we're through, you can start to review those offers later once you have a better understanding of what you need, if anything. Some of them are used likely, but some of them aren't used, not so much, So we can't go through any details right here. It's really going to be on the scope of this course, and like I said, the credit reports, they vary in different prices and stuff like that, but there are free ones out there, right? So yeah. We've learned how to get it and how it's going to be free. So now we're going to annualcreditreport.com, and I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now.